Hello and welcome back to Master of Orion 3. I just pressed F9 and it took me to another menu. Because F9 is my record button. If you're interested in winning the, I don't know. Oh, this is victory, I see. If you're interested in winning the game, you can look at the victory screen to see how well you're doing. You can win in 3 ways, depending on your selections on the Galaxy setup screen. The Empire Overview allows you to see at a glance the current state of your empire. And to compare yourself against other known empires, select an empire from the drop-down menu at the top left to see how they are doing. Here's where to concentrate now. Oh, so all the other stuff was not where I should have concentrated. So I spent all my concentration, it's gone now, and they should have led with that, don't you think? Power rank measures. This empire against others based on population, research, wealth, and military might. Power rank, this is the one up here. Currently I'm power rank 1. Strongest allies and worst enemies will tell you who's on their side and who you might want to court if you're planning an action against this empire. You can find many more details about this display in the encyclopedia, but for now let's take a look at how to compare your empire with this one. Okay. Which one is this? Theirs. What? Ours 3, theirs 0. Which empire is this? Naval forces. To the right you'll see a summary of your empire's power rank, and it's related to the selected empire. Oh, this is, we selected the new Orions. This is not us. We are the Orion Syndicate. This is the new Orions. Okay. Here are a few key items to keep in mind. Current balance of naval forces shows how many fleet you each have. Check current balance. Where is that? Oh, it's at the very top. Ours 3, is that an 8 or a 0? I think it's a 0. How many fleets you each have. That's not the amount of ships, or is it? It's a very simple count, but useful to measure approximate strength. Is it though? Current relations range through 16 values from feuding and loathing to harmonious and solidarity. Current relations. So unease is ours. And their power rank is 9. Okay. Current relation state is the official status, whether you have a treaty war or neither. State, no war, no peace. So that's a new book coming out soon. No war and no peace. Casus belli represents how your population feels about that other empire. It's hard to declare war on someone your populace likes and hard to make an alliance with someone they hate. Casus belli. Apathetic. Okay, that's good. That's what we want our people to be. Apathetic. Rules of engagement. Publicly, I should get my glasses. Publicly state your military policy in times of war and conflict with a given empire. There's a lot more to discover. Detailed explanations of each of these items can be found in the encyclopedia. Defensive front. Okay. How's this affecting the game though, if I change this? Defensive front is the standard policy for civs you are not at war with. It seeks to balance defensive and preparedness with the opponent's perceived image of your civ. Too much build-up leads to them being paranoid about you, preparing for invasion, while too little build-up may invite them to invade you. Quiet front, used with other civs that you are on excellent terms with. Okay, so a total war. Right. Defensive front then. Okay, history. No history. Status. Status! This panel shows how close you are to proving that you are indeed the Master of Orion. Sole Survivor tells how many other players, both AI and human, are still in the game. Where's Sole Survivor? Is that behind the... Oh no, it's under victory conditions. Sole Survivor. Other civs 9. Okay. To win as no, this is not other civs though, because I have... Didn't I select 8 opponents? Okay. I still in game. To win as Sole Survivor, this must reach 0. Okay. So there's... I think I selected 8 enemies. It's probably the Antarans, right? Who invaded in this timeline. They invaded and took Orion, and now they are the new Orions. So I guess they also count. Senate President. Percentage of votes you received in the last Orion, 0%. So there's a Senate election. You need a majority of the votes in the Senate to win as president. Okay. Antaran's access. Show the current number of Antaran's access you've acquired. See below. You need all 5 of them to win under this victory condition. See below. There is nothing. Oh, next. Okay, I see. When the Antarans left the galaxy, they left 5 extremely valuable Antaran technologies behind in the Orion sector. Access can be discovered both in known space through exploration and in unknown space through Antaran expeditions. You can send an expedition by clicking the Deploy Expedition button. This will take ships out of your current reserve and send them in search of clues. I've got a clue. Once you've discovered an X, your scientists will begin immediately to figure out how to use it by starting a research project. The same way, yeah, starting a project, that's how you solve things. The same way as they do for other technologies. That X will no longer be available to other empires, so protect it carefully. Access can also be discovered through exploration, through conquering other empires that has one of the access, or through espionage. Okay. We've done it. We're through with the victory conditions. I could deploy an expedition right now. Deploy an armada. Okay. Planets, shipyards. Foreign office. That's the one. We left off here. Foreign matrix. Prepare. The foreign matrix screen is a valuable tool for understanding your relationship with other empires. Here you will see at a glance the status of your wars and alliances with each civilization you've encountered. Your empire is at the center of the screen. Each other empire you've met shows up around the edges. The color of the line connecting them show the current relation. This isn't a matrix at all. This is a graph. The color of lines connecting them show the current relationship level. a color key is at the top right of the screen. It's normal to see, it's normal not to see how much, it's normal not to see much here at the beginning of the game. Okay. The color of the line connecting them shows the current relationship level. So, and what should I not see here? Should I not see the index? Would that be normal? Your empire is at the center of the screen. They probably mean the other empires. And it's normal that I don't see all other empires. Okay. I kind of, I thought they meant it would be normal not to see this color key in the top right corner for some reason, which would be weird. You can move your so you get new status new status possibilities once you research them. You have to research war to be at war or something. That would be weird. You can move yourself out of the center and see how other empires are being treated. Just use the drop-down menu labeled Select Race for Matrix Center. Yeah, because it's a graph. Okay. The lines on the chart show the dominant relationship. To see a complete list of all alliances, treaties, and so on, click on the icon for a given empire, or to view all empires with whom you have a certain type of relationship, use the box at the lower right. Okay, I think I need to... okay, now I can select the Master. He has a cowboy hat. I guess this was added by another mod. They exchange the pictures depending where they are. Okay, Orion Syndicate. What else? This all right. Very interesting. I'm sure it will be useful at some point. I clicked on a new tab. You're a member of the Orion Senate. From this privileged position, you can propose and vote on new laws that will affect every member of the Senate, ranging from condemnations to trade sanctions to the election of a new leader. You could even be elected yourself and win the game. The Senate members gain the benefit of special trading agreements with others in the Senate, but they are also bound by all of the laws of the Senate, and penalties for violating them can be quite harsh. Well, do I have a veto power? Or are all members equal? Like, are some more equal than others? Propose a bill. Let's propose a bill. Full membership for... Well, can I give like partial membership to someone? Or praise someone? Oh yeah, let's praise... let's praise the water people. Well, let's praise the silicoid. I want to praise the silicoid, please. Okay. Personnel. Spies are powerful tools. They are people. People are not tools, you evil master node. But they can also be dangerous. Yeah, especially if you regard them as tools. Look at the spy recruitment section on the left. The drop-down menu lets you select a mission circle. On the left. Primary mission circle, military. This defines the types of action that the spy will take. For example, political spies will concentrate on attempting to assassinate leaders in other empires. Okay, that's not a good strategy. Scientific spies will steal technology or disrupt research. Once you've clicked the recruit button, you'll see the desired spy in the spy training list at the bottom left. This shows how long it will take to train the spy before he or she is available for insertion. Oh, alright. You can train only one spy at a time. So, right. So we're training spies until they're ready for insertion. But when do they get to spy something? In the list on the right, the list of spies section will show the spies who are currently awaiting assignments, if any. All you have to do is select one and decide on the empire into which that spy will be inserted. Oh. Within a few turns, you'll be getting back reports from your spy. The spy may get caught before even making it into the other empire, or even after passing through customs. The spy may have been put under surveillance. Even after passing through customs, if you're lucky, the spy will be able to sneak in and do some damage for a while. Okay, so it is a death sentence to be a spy. There is, of course, a price to be paid for spying on others. If they catch a spy and extract a confession, okay, so you take the cyanide pill. They will not be happy with you. Diplomatic and economic relations will suffer. One final note, while waiting for their assignments, new spies will be assigned to counter-espionage duties. So they'll help catch spies being inserted by other empires. So we want like economics, social. What's social? Alright, start at the top. Military intelligence. An oxymoron. That's that's the developer stance. Perhaps, but that will be the job of this recruit. Military spies destroy anything they can get their hands on, from ships to buildings and even the occasional production line. Political. A spy of this category will infiltrate political circles, because there's obviously not enough double-crossing, backstabbing, trickery, and sneaking around already. These spies concentrate all their efforts on assassination attempts of other high-level leaders. I'm getting the feeling that this is written by someone else. This is not the same person writing the tooltips. Economic. This spy will be, and I like this person who wrote this. I like this person more than the one that wrote the tooltips. This spy will be of the economic type and will fanatically finagle with finances and funds for fun. His primary duties will include disrupting the economic activities of opposing empires by disrupting trade routes and destroying economic buildings. Okay, social. Spies focusing their duties in this circle cause fear throughout enemy empires by destroying recreation centers and causing general hysteria. Just like the Islamic State terrorists. They're trying that. They're social spies. So that's what we would be doing if we recruited them. And a diplomatic spy will introduce his special brand of tomfoolery into the embassy by destroying government buildings. Wait, this is different from a political spy, I see. Scientific spies masquerade as flunky physics students and make their way into the laboratory through whatever means necessary. Once there, they disrupt projects, destroy science buildings, and steal technologies. Yeah, want this spy. Get another one. Okay. Actually, let's only get one. 150. Okay. Leaders. This is personnel tabs, I see. From time to time, highly talented leaders will offer to join your empire. You can have up to 4 in your high council. Images of each leader will be shown in the box. So this is essentially a political spy, right? I mean, it's a cybernetic mechanoid who is in my top diplomatic circle. Right. And the name is not at all suspicious. Like, his name is TF355MUYN. Are you sure you're not a robot? Yes, sir. Positive. I am a human. That's our leader. Maybe we should assassinate our own leader. Images of each leader has strengths and weaknesses. Usually they'll give you a big boost in one or two areas of your empire, but cause a reduction somewhere else. And they may require a significant amount of money, as much as several % of your annual GDP. Okay, right. So what are you particularly bringing to the table? Diplomatic gains, -2 unrest, plus 20% fleet maintenance. Why? Why are you doing this to me? What's the connection there? Okay, let's read this background story. No one alive knows the true designation of the cyborg known as TF355MUYN. Its age, however, is estimated at over 2,000 cycles, even in the late days of the Pax Humanica and the Great War. Records point to TF355MUYN assisting the Orion races. The Dark Ages provided TF355MUYN with enough time to study and ponder the complex issues of social interaction between species, races, and the mechanisms by which peaceful, non-military coexistence could best be attained. So this is what he says, right? Now the mysterious cyborg has returned to the Orion sector, hoping to unite the races as one and to reject the hostile power of the new Orions. So this is what he's telling us. And conveniently, there's no way to verify this. And we make him our top leader. Okay. Well, the people seem to like him. He's -2 unrest. Let's keep him around for a bit. Victory. Oh, we've seen this tab. Oh yeah, that's the one that activated when I pressed F9. Technology. Master's Node Technology. Screen Shoals? Technology in Shoals. I feel like, is this also an O? Is this schools? Probably. Technological discoveries will help you expand and compete with other civilizations. This screen helps you guide the activities of your scientists. There are 6 schools of technology ranging from economics to social science. The sliders lets you adjust the research points budget individually for each school. The more RPs you spend, the faster you'll complete research in that school and move to higher levels. Click on a school's name and you'll see a preview of future technologies in the box to the right. These will become available after you finish your current research work. To see what your researchers are doing now and when they expect to be done, look at the current research section at the bottom of the window. Well, you can click on any item in the list to find out more about it. So typically, if you ask a researcher when this is available or something, I mean, he's gonna tell you 5 to 10 years. It'll be done in 5 to 10 years. That's the normal response because they need funding. So, if this is what they think, it's always 5 to 10 years, right? Only if someone says 3 years, then you know he's up to something. To do research, you need a research DEA. Oh, dominant economic activity. That's what DEA stands for. I see. Research DA zone on a planet of your choice. These will be built. So right now I have exactly one planet, so it can be a planet of your choice as long as it is this planet. Just like who was it? Henry Ford, I hope. Our customers can choose any color for their cars they want as long as it is black. That's my choice right here. Each research DEA has a certain capacity measured in test tubes, which will grow over time as your planetary viceroy adds structures with this research zone. Every turn the DEA will give you some RPs. Your research empire can also make special grants to increase production of RPs. At the bottom of the screen you see the total number of RPs that are available for you to use. I didn't get this part where you... Let me see, what did I not understand? Each researcher has a certain capacity measured in test tubes, which will grow over time as your planetary viceroy adds structures with this research zone. Within this research zone. Yeah, I don't see how this would play out. I guess I'll see it during play. At the bottom of the screen, you will see the total number of RPs that are available for you to use. At the bottom, so available 12. Expected next turn 36. When you adjust the sliders on the screen, the points are divided up based on the percentage selected. That's essentially Master of Orion 1 right there. You start the game with 0 RPs. The technology matrix shows you all of the technologies that you know or will soon be able to research. If you'd like to find out more about it, go to the matrix panel now. Okay, so B is Empire, W is Missile, W Beam, B Life, B Fleet, W Fighter. Why does it say B? It could be influenced. So this could be, no, the L1 is level 1, right? This could also be influenced by a mod, but I don't think so. So why is it saying B? And why is this W? And what's the school here? Is the school Empire? Is the school Missile? Do I have a school called Beam and a school called Life? A school called Fleet? A school called Fighter? Right. Let's take a look at the matrix, maybe. Maybe that'll clear things up. The technology matrix helps you understand what you know and what you don't yet know. It also helps you find out who might have something that you need, so you can arrange to trade for it. Towards the top of this panel are 6 buttons, 1 for each school. Each line below shows up to 3 technologies in a given level or selected school. If there are more than 3 in a single level, they'll take up additional lines. The level number is shown at the left. You start the game with a number of level 0 items. Okay, so L0. Grayed out items are technologies that you don't yet have and have not yet begun to research. When your scientists begin their work in a given area, the technology item will change to dark gray. Wait. Grayed out. So grayed out. I don't have it yet if it's grayed out. If I start, it's dark gray. Subtle. And the word researching will appear in red. Oh, that's probably the bigger hint right there. When research is complete, the background will become black. Okay. Click on any item to read more about it in the box at the bottom of the screen. Even if you have many brilliant scientists in your empire, there are some ideas that simply won't occur to them. You'll have to obtain those technologies in some other way. So if someone else uses a technology, it does not occur to my people. Now this is actually normal Master of Orion behavior, but if you phrase it like that, I mean, I always wondered how that would be. Like, you see someone. I mean, it's like it's essentially a reverse engineering task, right? If you see someone use something, you kind of can put together in your head what it would take to build that, and then you can build a hypothesis of how it all would work, and you could try to disprove the hypothesis. And if that fails, you kind of know that's actually how it worked, and you can give the thing you researched and all your knowledge over to some engineering level, and the engineering will take care of assembling that thing and bring it into production to the point where it's developed enough so a factory can just mass produce the thing. Yeah, so I don't see the connection there as clearly as it's stated. Right, you have to obtain technologies in other way, trade, espionage, something like that. The View By drop-down menu below the list lets you see what technologies are known by races other than your own. Oh, so can you view by some other race? Okay, you kind of see the whole thing through the eyes of another race. That's interesting. By comparing their research with yours, you can quickly make a list of items. You can make a list like offline. I assume you literally take pencil and paper. By comparing, you can make a list. Just for fun, take a look at the technologies possessed by the new Orions if they're in the drop-down menu. They start with quite a bit more than anyone else, so it's best not to upset them early in the game. The Great White Fleet is awesome, and its ability to encourage diplomatic is awesome in its ability to encourage diplomatic solutions and encourage, if you don't do what we want you to do, the White Fleet will come for you. Okay, so you're right. Ooh, awesome. I wonder if I want to trade. This is level 33 tech. They are missing out on level 0 tech. Maybe they want to trade for my level 0 tech. Do I have some? I have interchangeable policy structures. Oh, these are the schools. This is Empire tech. Missiles tech. Beam weapons tech. Okay, assault rifles. Boom. This is in the life tree. I guess assault rifles are a matter of life and death. Why is assault rifles... Is this tree literally called life? What other technologies are in life? Let's take a look at the new Orions. Actually, they also have assault rifle technology. Hydroponics, needle gun. This is named horribly. Smart trucks, I don't know. Psyops. Blackwater navigation. Why is a needle gun in the life category? Okay, what's under fleets? Actually, what do I have? Orion Syndicate. This will be confusing as hell. I should not have named myself Orion Syndicate, and they are the new Orions. Who selects... Like, the word choice here, new Orions? I don't think that's a good word choice. Because at some point in the future, it won't be so new anymore. Right? Well, I guess it works for New York City, actually. Okay, Orion Syndicate. Back to the Orion Syndicate. We have quite some tech. Like, can I compare this? Is there... And not the... Urmaster. Okay, so I can... How do I compare this now? They said it would be easy. They promised it would be easy. So we have no the Urmaster. Let's check. We have bunch of level 0 tech. Is this all? Like if I select Urmaster, is the layout the same? No. Okay, is the layout now the same? Why do you keep hopping to the bottom? Okay. Urmaster, Orion Syndicate. I think I have to take a screenshot to compare this. I kind of want the slider to stay in the same level. Because I can't remember this. Right. I think I know another way of comparing technologies. Foreign Office, Diplomacy. I want to send you an offer. Do I not have contact? Current relationship, diplomatic channels. Well, I guess we cannot trade yet. Oh no, I can send an offer. I can declare war as an offer. Is that? Let's exchange items. And I want to actually exchange technologies. I guess it would be here if there were technologies to exchange. State is probably, but there's nothing. I could, well, no. Okay, so these are exchange items. Oh, we have something. Okay, I want the very light armor. And I can give you nothing. I have nothing that you want. How does it sound? I mean, well, let's get an economic trade agreement. Exchange items. Oh, you have a planet. Can I have the planet? For maybe tribute? I don't think I can live on Race Grendel. I don't know. How about an economic trade agreement? Yeah, how about you two? Awesome. Okay, technology. Now next would be... oh, wait, we did not... We have to fiddle with research, right? That will be absolutely necessary. Yeah, life sounds good. I always wanted weapons. Something someone will trade. I have no idea. I'll just leave it like that. All these weapons. I don't need them. Actually, I want the hydroponic farms. So let's lock down everything. Just increase this by 1. Let me just grab one of every category, 1%. Like that. Alright, now we're very strong in life science. Okay. Hydroponic farms. We're getting there. Finance and Empire is next, and after that we'll have our first turn. By God, this game received some serious hate, but like people who got into it really well, kind of started enjoying it. But a lot of people said this is not at all how Master of Orion should look like, and it's just a spreadsheet war. And yeah, I think it has a hard shell that you kind of have to get through to enjoy the game. And I also think that you can't compare it too much to Master of Orion 2. This game would not survive if you actually try to compare it to Master of Orion 2 as a successor of the game. You just have to take it as what it is, and I think I'll try to do that. So let's give the game the best shot it has. Next time, actually. I did not make it through all the spreadsheets. Finances and empires are missing. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.